Just waiting for Twitch to start streaming. It looks like it's catching something. It says I'm live, but I'm not live. Well, it should say that I'm live, but it's not updating the video. Okay. It says stream starting soon, live. Hey, Shaka! How's it going? Can you see the stream? Let me switch it to this. Maybe that'll help. Hi. Like I said, I've told you this before, but I'm super paranoid about Twitch just not streaming my video. And I'm looking at the stream right now, and also, why don't I have chat? Okay, so you can see. I don't know. Okay, now it shows up. Must have just been a hiccup. Well, how are you doing today? I'm just getting things set up. Okay. Now I can see it streaming. Thank goodness. What else was I going to check? I was going to check something else, but then I forgot. I have had a busy ass day. To those watching on YouTube, I launched my Patreon today. And additionally, YouTube decided to change my URL to, or at least like I had like a shortcut URL, and YouTube was just like, nope, that's different now. So I have been scrambling around, changing my social medias and my my homepage and everything else to the new URL, which hopefully will just be temporary until they give me back what I wanted. So that's been fun. Streaming some music. And as always, I am just doing a little bit of not house cleaning, but just maintenance. If you were interested in checking it out. Just trying to get people interested in what I do. That, and I'm sure Twitter did not, like always, notify people that I'm streaming. I'm streaming now. There's a lot of people that I wanted to notify about this. So, you know, as always, the first, Yahoo! Everyone needs to become a patron. Patron. Yes, everybody does need to become a patron. And in 1 second, I'll go through my spiel, but right now I'm just trying to get everything. And see, Shaka, that is exactly what I was hoping for, is that now you're financially invested. I got you roped in. So now I can just be like, well, you're just going to tweet it out anyway because you're part of the team. And I will never, ever use the word fam when it comes to the group of people that support me, because that is ridiculous. So one of us. Yes, exactly. Hey all, I'm streaming now. Some music production. Come hang out for 2 hours. Heart emoji. Oh, and then where'd my image go? You gotta, like I mentioned this last time, but you gotta include that image on your social media if you want to get people to see it, because that takes up way more vertical space. Social media tips. Hot tips. So hey Amy, glad to see ya. Um, so I am pretty amped up about today. I don't in particular. Whoa, I almost closed OBS there. I'm just trying to rearrange my windows so I can see everything. I don't particularly have. Okay, so it's streaming. I don't really want that open anymore. Okay, okay, I'm all done. All done with social media. Hi, everybody. My name is Ben, and I write me. Okay, no. Oh, today's been friggin' weird. So, for those of you on YouTube, and this is going to be relatively pedantic for those of you on the stream, because I believe both of you are patrons of mine now. But let me just get over to Ableton, because why not? So, this is my Patreon page. Boop. And what I do is these 2-hour streams now are becoming generators for royalty-free music. And basically what's going to happen is at the end of the stream, I'm going to send out the music to people who patronize my site. And yeah. And you can find that at patreon.com/Ben_Burns, like most of the other things I have. It looks like that social media thing is kind of goobing out over there, and I have a feeling it's because I have the old one and the new one on top of each other. So let me get out of here. Delete. There you go, Shock Panda. There you go. You got it. Just for you. Every 10 minutes. So yeah, I'll remove the old one. And now that I have one that works, we all good. Chat. Why do I have 2 chats here? That's weird. Okay. So, yeah, I'm super amped about the whole Patreon thing. I think that, I mean, not only will it be good for me personally, just because I could use the money for a lot of things. Thanks, American healthcare systems. But beyond that, it's just I want to get music out to people, and I want to get music out to people in a way that feels fair for everybody. And I know that a lot of content creators. Let me switch back to the other one. I know a lot of content creators out there are okay like getting music for free, and I totally get that. But at the same time, I think a lot of people genuinely want to help and foster thank you, Shaka. But they want to foster other artists, and they want to not just make a buck but also help other people out. And that's really the goal that I have for this. And I'm just doing my sales pitch to the 2 people who already bought into my scheme. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just jibber jabbering over the first 10 minutes while I wait for people to come in. Yeah. Okay, I'll leave that open for an hour from now. And then, yep. Okay. I should actually do something useful. Hey there, Break a Day Gaming. It's good to see ya. I'm just still getting things set up a little bit. You missed my my Patreon world exclusive reveal where I basically just talk about what's on the page. But I'm just super excited to show it off. Oops, reset. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for another minute or 2, and then we'll get going. Well, that's good. Like I've been saying to a lot of people, and I've been talking to Shaka a lot about this, and Patreon is a marathon, not a sprint. So it's like if people don't know where it is or what it is for the first couple months, like that happens. Just like pretty much all the other content that I've done on YouTube and on Twitch and everything else, it's just like I'm gonna keep doing it. This is the stuff that I love to do. So like if I could get paid for it, great. But if it's just status quo and I'm just gonna keep making it, until I run out of ideas for the creative exploration series, and I have 11 ideas written down that I need to do. So I have like 3 months of content there. 2 or 3 months of content there, and then I have it's 4 o'clock, and then I have the streams, and it's just like streams are streams, and I just do them, and I don't have my timer up because I'm a genius. Ableton, bam. Where's my timer? Oh, timer's already going. Okay, so this is the 2-hour track challenge. I don't really have a theme this time, but I have some electronic stuff that I want to do, so I'm going to do some electronic stuff. For those who are new here, feel free to chime in with suggestions. I can't guarantee I'll take on all of them because, I want to make the music sound good, and somebody just says add fart noises. That's not gonna that's not gonna do it for me. But I do love hearing people's thoughts. So I don't really have a strong direction here. I have like, hey Levy, how are you doing? I have a general idea of what I want to do, and I'm gonna see if I can go on that. And it's kind of not necessarily ambient, but not necessarily. I guess it's kind of down tempo / chill, which is what I usually do these days, and I'm okay with that. I feel like not just because it sounds good and it's within my wheelhouse for the stuff that I like to do, but it actually works pretty well with other people's content. It fits well as intros and all this other stuff. And I'm kind of talking about my thoughts right now rather than what I'm actually doing, but what I'm actually doing isn't terribly exciting. But it's like I don't plan on changing the overall content of my streams. I'm still gonna do weird stuff sometimes, and yeah. So it's like I'm not selling out. I'm just doing whatever. So this might sound kind of gross right away, but it's a start. This is kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, let's fix that up first. Holy crap. So this is going to be like 140. Okay, so I hope you're doing well today, Levy. Maybe instead of having these like straight notes, I should think of the chords that I want to play first, and that would probably help. So let's bring a piano in here just so I have something to play. I was thinking, I mean, it's a basic chord progression, but that works really well. And then if you need a break from that, you can go. Whoop, let's try it. Yeah. So you got some options there. I'm just trying to figure out the best way of handling this. And, it's weird that now I'm like, quote unquote, indebted to some people to create something good. I'm like super nervous about doing all this again. And I know I shouldn't be. Because, for one, people who support me right now are my friends. And that's cool. And for two, it's like, it's music, man. Everybody likes music. If you don't like music, you're like some kind of commie. I don't really know where I'm going. I am in a weird mood today. Too high up. Also, the instrument that I'm using might not be what I end up with. Let's try something else. Okay. Well, that's a start. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, though. It's not very interesting. So let's make it more interesting. Okay, I really like the reverb, but it's kind of killing it right now. There's a lot of it. That's my fault. That's a cool start. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the guitar back. Clearly, I prepared for this. I'm doing okay today, Levy. It has, it has been a day. I think that you saw, but I released my Patreon, or I launched my Patreon this morning. So I have been working with that. Ooh, portfolio updating. I should probably do that too. You never know. I'm gonna do just something really basic. I don't really need guitar rig for this, to be honest. It's just I'm just gonna like. What kind of portfolio stuff are you updating, Levy? Okay, not missing anything. Seems that whenever I start streaming, my phone blows up with emails and texts and everything else, but not today. So I don't want blues. Oh boy, that is. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay. As always, my headphone cable is right in the way of everything else, and I think my guitar is a little out of tune. Yeah, just a little. How the hell did that happen? That's E flat. I need to go up to E. Yep, super prepared. Come on. Yeah, it is exciting, Levy. The gist of it is basically the music that I am making the music I'm making on these streams, I am offering royalty free to my patrons. Okay, first of all, get rid of that. Second of all, don't need the tuner. Third of all, this headphone cable is driving me nuts. My first Patreons, I'm going to get headphone cables. Or wireless headphones, which... Oh, so much better. Might not keep that, but it's a start. Ah, yeah. Doodle Dude, there actually really isn't a challenge this week. I had been recently using the VGM, the Video Game Music Academy, but they ran out. I used all of their themes, so right now I'm just kind of picking my own. And I've had some like various electronic music stuff on my mind lately, so I'm just kind of going with that. But if you have suggestions on where this song should go, I would love to hear it. But right now I'm kind of just doing some spacey downtempo stuff at 140 BPM for some reason. I mean, I could just go like this. Levy, if you want some microphone suggestions, these are actually Shure microphones. They're like $100. I like them a lot. I have the instrument one, and I actually have a vocal one as well, but I use the vocal one for when I'm recording into Ableton. And I use this little chunk when I'm recording into OBS or anywhere else, really. So easy to make piano sound pretty. You know, I'm thinking more that I want to make this... I don't know what I want to make this. Right now, I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And I can take those layers and mess with them later. So... right now, I kind of want a pad, but I also kind of want something that won't break the next month. Well, Shure microphones are very sturdy. They're well renowned for their sturdiness. I'm actually going to make a little bit of a super saw here because what I'm looking for is something to fill up space. Oh, that sucks. I hate it when hardware breaks. I'm so happy I was able to yeah, $100 for Shure microphones. They're a good deal, but I would find them from a reputable vendor. I bought one from Woot when they were on sale a while ago, and it was actually a counterfeit microphone. So counterfeiting is actually a big deal with Shure microphones for some reason. Zoom H1, I've heard really good stuff from Zoom. You could probably get away with that if it has like a direct feed. You just have to make sure that you're able to like feed the input from the microphone right into the output. So... so what I'm doing is I'm gonna kind of make a little thing, and we'll see if this thing goes anywhere. Just a rhythmic pattern. I want it here. Copy paste. As always, it's a work in progress. I like it, but I also want to vary this pattern up a little bit because it's a little dull. So much better. And that's gonna be affected by various things to make it sound more interesting, but it is a good start. As for other microphones, I don't really know. Like, I actually bought a really nice condenser mic, which I really like, but unfortunately this room has so much noise that if I plug it in, it'll just be a lot of background noise, and it's no good. Like, if I had a treated room and stuff, I would totally use it because it is incredible. But for now, I use it when I do voiceover stuff. And not much else. Yeah, varying that rhythm is so important. I don't know if I want to do it there, though. Do it here. Look at that. We made it pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think it needs some drums, and I'm gonna do a drum rack this time. I'm not gonna. I just need to buckle down and just do drum racks every time, rather than trying to have individual channels for it, because it's just a pain in the butt. And what I'm looking for this time is, I'm not really sure. I can look at like some Planet of the Break stuff and see if I can get like a good background loop, but these are all too slow. And not really what I'm looking for. Like, I could try to shove this in here. Oops, and I converted it to MIDI, which is not what I wanted to do. I could shove this in here and just see what happens when I warp it. So, solo. 2, 1. Yeah, it just that's not a that's no good. Let's just make our own because that's more fun anyway. I could start with a drum machine pack and see if I could get anything cool out of that. Let's choose a random one. Did I lose my drum rack? Oh no, here it is. So, kick. So the kick I want here is a lot shorter because the rest of the song is so wide open. I kind of want the kicks to sound very present and like up in your face, which is why I'm choosing this one rather than this one. It's a lot shorter. And I like the idea of a clap, but snare will work better. Jesus, sorry. It's always cowbells. So I'm going to do a simple pattern. I'll toss the reverb on it, and we'll see what happens. So I do kind of want to go for an unconventional pattern, partially because the rhythm of this arpeggiated section is staggered, so it's not your standard 1 2 3 4. It's like 1 and 4. Yeah, it's broken apart. So. This is actually like that. So there's some things that I'm hearing with the drums right away where it has that high end that's getting brought into the reverb, and I don't want that. I just want the oomph. Oh, and I'm messing with the wrong one. That's better, because what I want is I want this snare to have all that power. Oh, not that much power though. And like most of the things that I do, this probably isn't all going to come in right at the beginning. But, whoa, it's good to get it all out of the way first. Why is this duplicating weird? Ableton, I thought we were friends. Yeah, that's better. Now, it might sound kind of bland by itself, but when we bring it all together, and honestly, this snare, no. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I just don't like the reverb on here at all. I'll put my own in. It's Screw you guys. I'm going home. Yeah, that's better. I have a little bit more control over it this way, which is why it's good. So I'm lengthening the tail of the reverb, but I'm also lowering how loud the reverb is, which gives it a little bit more presence without flooding the whole song. I wonder what would happen if I did this. That adds kind of a weird flavor to it. So what I can do is I can modulate this frequency stuff. And the echo afterwards will kind of take that and run with it. So you'll get that. Yeah. So that's good stuff. So, but I don't really have much of a direction right now. So, like, any thoughts from the studio audience? Just get all this crap off my phone. I feel like I need a little bit of a thematic direction right now, and I'm not sure where I can go with it. Like, obviously, it's kind of spacey. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I need to take care of some stuff. Just because, like usual, I get a bunch of text messages right when I start streaming. So it's like, it's spacey, but there's a lot of different ways to handle spacey, you know? You get like the exploration feel, or the there we go. Oh man, headphones. The feel for exploration, or like casinos. Casinos. Interesting. I wish I had better brass for that. Like a space casino. I do have a field recording of inserting coins into a coin op machine, because I have a really old arcade machine in my garage that's like super busted that I always say I'm going to fix, and I never probably will. But okay. Let's see. Space Casino. How can we get like a narrative out of this? Okay. It doesn't have to be a strong narrative, but just like guiding the listener in some way. I'm trying to think of sorry. sorry for the dead air. I just want to make sure. My wife's been sick for the past couple of days, and I want to make sure she's doing okay. So a narrative. I like, as the listener, you would like this part specifically would like be outside of the casino. And then we might, if it's like let's amp the drums up so it's a little bit more upbeat. I like your idea, Levy. Thank you. It's a good one. I'm not a big fan of the kick, though. I'm going to replace that kick. It is janky. Although part of the problem with the kick is that I got rid of all the... So there's some general mastering issues right now that I need to address at some point, but right now I'm just getting the bass lines down. And as always, the bass lines means the actual structure, not necessarily anything else. And the bass line, this actual bass line, I need to find an effect like that. I guess I could try to find a slot machine. Slot machine? Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to make sure that this is actually the right royalty. Creative Commons, sampling plus. Yeah, it's non-commercial. I might just have to make my own. Otherwise, I think that I can find another slot machine sample. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see if this one... I think this one's good. Yeah, let's grab that. I'll just move it over here for now. And my phone battery's dying, so I'm going to plug in my phone, and my computer's going to boop all over the place. Yep. So, we've got another sample here to work with. So it's really this little bit is what I want. And who knows? There's a lot of weird stuff, and getting the abstract stuff is cool, but we'll see if it pans out. I do like the general idea of a casino though, and I definitely want to keep working with that. The problem I have now is that I want to do this like cool brass stuff, like Ocean's 11 stuff, but now I don't have the right equipment for that. but I can at least get general feel. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe we're just going to go in a completely different direction. Who knows? I still got an hour and a half left. The pressure. Oh my God. Phone. Yep. Phone. So, if we're thinking about this, this is like flying in. Flying in and docking or something. We'll bring this up. So, Levy, since it was your brainchild, what do you want to call this song? Pressure's on now. Really, in the end, I'm not going to do anything except just put in the notes. Everybody else is going to give me ideas. It's going to be perfect. Can't wait. So the other thing I want to do is multi-packs. I have just a bunch of like risers and stuff. So if I can find a good... These probably are going to be loud, and I apologize in advance. Oh, that's perfect. That's not what I want to put it. There. Oh my God, phone. So what I'm doing is I'm just making some weird sound effects. Ugh. I gotta get really granular in here, though. It doesn't have to be loud. I didn't actually hear this whole sound, but I have a feeling it's probably what I'm looking for. And if it's not, well, I wasted 30 seconds or a minute. It's spacey sounding. So you just get a couple space effects in here. And I could bring back my old friend, the... Where is he? Oh, there he is. The Animatron. I think that's what he's called. Or batteries might be dead, though. That'd make me sad. Yeah, the batteries are dead. He sings. But not when the batteries are dead. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to get wrapped up in phone stuff. The problem is that my wife just went on break and she wants to chat. And I feel bad being like, lady, I'm on stream. There's a total of like 5 people. Automaton. Thank you for actually knowing the name. I they're a lot of fun. I wish I was better at it, but in my defense, I haven't actually played with it a whole ton. So, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then we go ping pong delay. I might just mute my phone, which would be very not husbandly. Hey there. How you doing? Really feeling it. 156. Glad that you made it to the stream. Thank you. We're starting to go with the idea of like a space casino, but I have no idea what I'm doing in that regard, so I'm just throwing a bunch of sound effects in there and hoping for the best. Which, you know, there are worse plans. Like for a casino, I really want to do like a more upbeat bass line, but we know how that ends. Mass Effect. Does Mass Effect have casinos? I think it does. I thought I told you to loop. Yeah. I can't think of a good pattern there. I might try a synthesized bass, which would make it a lot easier to edit over time, too. Yeah, I don't remember them either, but I never played 3. I think I played a little bit of 2. I would like to get better at playing bass. Yeah, my playing's still pretty messy too. So, let's see. We've got an hour and 17 minutes left. Usually, I want to have a little bit more than I do right now. So, let's add a little bit more. Just layers. We just put layers on layers, and then we can weed it out afterwards. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't help either. These instruments take up like everything. So I'm wondering if instead of adding another constant, I should be worrying more about adding effects. Where'd that brass go? I think that was here, right? Nope, that's a piano. Is this the brass? Yep. So what I'll do is rather than doing another like solid melodic line that takes up like the whole measure, I'll just do like brass stabs. And I just don't like how it sounds. And that is partially because I don't have a very high quality sample library of it, which sucks. That's a little better. It's also really friggin' loud, which, fribbin'. The problem with this is it kind of sits on top of everything, so you need to push it way back. Way back. The days of old. It sounds a little cheesy right now, but give it a minute or two. And it should be a little bit better. Oh my god, I can't click anymore. Oh, my eye itches. Having allergies is really fun, by the way. I recommend everybody try it one of these times. Yeah, it is starting to get a little bit, the brass stabs like that are not working the way that I wanted, and now it's starting to feel like a fight night, which is kind of funny too. And then, like, instead of that, the bass I have now, then you could just get the rhythmic. Which might be kind of cool. I just need proper technique. Kyle's theme. Oh, that's brilliant. I like it. I just wish that these brass instruments didn't sound so fake. Or not fake is the wrong word. Pre-recorded is probably better. Which is why I want to push them in the background. Because as a background, well, maybe we'll change this from a casino to a space fight club. The Space Fight Club. That's kind of funny, actually. These need to be shorter. But I was trying to get cute with that, but that's not going to work. What happens in Space Fight Club stays in Space Fight Club. And maybe, rather than having that pattern, we can make this a little bit simpler. And that might help open up the song a little bit more too. Yeah, I feel like it's partially my fault for not having a better sample pack or contact library, but at the same time, brass is just really hard to get to sound good, especially if you're working with just anything, really. So with this, oops, that probably should have stayed up there. And I kind of want to double this and give it a little bit more weight now that we're like into like a bigger part of the song. So I'm going to try to give it. Actually, I kind of want to give it a little grunge, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that without making it sound awful. So actually, I'll put in an operator. So, like, the brass doesn't sound bad. It's just kind of... It's present, but it's not, like, something that I really, I love. I keep thinking about bass, and I keep wanting to do something, but... Yeah, maybe I just got to do what I said. Space Rocky training montage. That's pretty good. I feel like that this is being crippled a little bit by a weak bass line, and I'm gonna endeavor to fix that right now. Because I feel like having a strong bass line will help. Space Rocky. That sounds better, but it's also a little frenetic. um, trains at 2x gravity. Fights black holes. I don't think that would work. So I like adding this bass line, but it's also that's better. So, Levy, I don't know if I'm still following your Space Casino thing, and I apologize for that. But I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I gotta go down. Gotta go down. Space Casino, though. What could I do for that? Yeah. Go away, bass guitar. Nobody likes you. Cool. So what I want to do is like take this, give it a little bit of a lead in. And with the Space Rocky, it's really hard to remember that like the length of these notes really drastically change how the listener perceives them. Because I can make that one super short. I know it's okay, Livy. I do, as always, appreciate the suggestions, and I always want to entertain them, but at the same time, I also want to finish a song. That's how he get paid. I will not try to do a Sylvester Stallone impression. That sounds better here. Okay, so if I can't win with quality for this instrument, I'm gonna win with quantity. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Thanks, Ableton. So if we get a cool rhythm here. Yeah. Da 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 da. So do a little bit more flair at the end here. Okay, so what I want to do with these is I want to bring them out more, but I also don't want to... Yeah, I like how it goes up. Well, we can, you can do a chiptune remix whenever you want, Levy. There are some significant problems with this mix still. The bass has a ton of rumble to it. So cutting out the mids kind of sucks because you lose some of that pop. But it takes up so much space. Okay. Now I want to mess with the drums more. I also said I was going to... Okay, I need to... One thing at a time, Ben. I need to replace the drum stuff that I have because it's poop. So I need to find a better kick specifically, and I think I probably need to get a better snare. Yeah. As much as I like the idea of having the drum machine, it's just not working for me, so... Oh, that's loud. And this sounds kind of weird, but I think that's partially because the velocities are weird. And the echo shouldn't be that bad. It's getting there. That sounds a little bit better. The hats are a bit loud. I also have this shaker that I haven't used yet. And I think put some of that in there for extra value. Now what I want to do is I want to join this together into one 4-bar loop and then mess with this a little bit more. So what it seems like in this is the snare on the 2 has to be set, but the snare on the 4, I can do whatever the hell I want with it. So that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. We're learning together today. So it sounds a little bit like butt right now, and I think glue compression is the problem. The fact that we don't have any. Okay, so this has a kind of a strong transition, I would say. But that's okay. So what I was doing here, I was making the base more pronounced while trying to keep it out of the middle because it takes up a lot of space, and there's a lot of stuff to fight with here. So I might actually just try it with everything. This could be louder. No, vocoder wasn't what I wanted. What am I looking for? Erosion? Yeah, because I want to give this a little bit more. A little bit more stuff. Yeah, that's better. This song's so weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up and walk around for a minute, and I'll be back. Just try to clear my head. And yeah, suggestions. I need like I have a lot of work to do for 50 minutes. It's been a little bit of a struggle, but it's been pretty cool. And I could try to like sneak stuff like this in here somewhere, just like the slot machine things, but I might not. I don't really know. So either way, I'll be back in a second. little bit more of a narrative too. Like having everything pile on all at once doesn't really work, especially this. So maybe if we go like this. Yeah. It's not that I want to delay that super long, but at the same time, I feel like having a little bit more introduction would help. Yeah, there's an echo on this one. That's what I want. It feels like it's missing some kind of a lead. I made the mistake of eating a single cracker while I was on my 1 minute break, and now I have the burps. That's what I get. That's what I get. And this doesn't have to be like a primary lead or anything like that. Just something to give it a little bit more flavor. Too high. Wrong notes. It has potential, but it's not really what I'm looking for, just because there's so much. No, you're probably right, and that's one of the reasons why I moved this out a little bit. Yeah, this one's kind of all over the place. No, and feeling it. You are not wrong. Yeah, and having that intro or that instrument definitely makes it sound a little bit more like X-Files. I can't remember how it goes. I can't remember the X-Files theme. I used to know it. It's very simple, but my brain is occupied. It's a very weird song. And that's okay. I think that this instrument right here needs a lot of attention. Partially because it's just really basic. Partially because I feel like it just needs some more stuff to it. Stuff. So having this intro helps, I think. Just a little. Hey, I told you to loop. I am a huge fan of these drums, though. So I'm working on a little bit of a different section just because I need to take a break from that first one. Not paying attention. So, just want to shake things up a little bit, you know? Thank you, Letty. So now we have this little build. I have a feeling that I'm going to need to modify the drums a little bit more. I feel like something's wrong here. My goal with this is to like gradually increase the pitch, which should increase the the tension as well. And it's kind of doing that. And as for the drum rack, I don't know. That's a little... It's a little much. I don't want to go too out there. Yeah, it's getting a little out there. And the drums aren't helping either, which... Or the bass. I have like... I created 3 problems for myself at the same time. So I need to fix all 3 problems at the same time in 38 minutes because... Oh boy. But you know what? Everybody loves a photo finish, right? So another thing we need is like a crack. Okay, one thing at a time, Ben. We need to fix the bass. I think adding the 7th. Okay, so if we're going to A sharp there. Okay, let's use an instrument that's live. We can bring this up to... Okay. Okay, so I think adding this will help too, but in a simpler form. So just go like this. That's a little too much. Active brass. Well, I'm going to bring that back. I feel like the active brass can outstay its welcome. If it's there too long, you'll notice how cheap it is. So we'll bring in another swoosh. We'll use a crash cymbal to kind of separate these a little bit. You got to crash in here somewhere. Yeah. I should just create a new channel for this, but I'm lazy. Okay, now what I want to do is we'll bring in the brass, but we'll bring in like the chords. We'll bring in like the big meaty like the low chords. The words that I'm trying to think of do not exist. So bring that in, copy paste. And then what we'll do is we'll do a fader to bring it up and then back down. So that's pretty cool. And since we've done it twice, now we can mess around with it a little bit more. Okay. We're getting there. Should that be an octave lower? No. Okay, do a little bit of a drum fill here. Kind of bring it back into the other thing. This is going to be a bit of a shorter song, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it'll be a bit of a shorter song, but, you know, sometimes that happens. And there's definitely a lot to work with here. Just thinking of little bits that I can throw in here. I like adding little breaks that are the wrong size, which should help. Yeah. It's too late now. The thing let's see, EQ8. Maybe part of the reason why I'm not a big fan. Thank you, Doodle Dude. That helps. So what I do is I'm bringing up the high end. So this is what it normally is. And you can hear that this has a lot, like, really... It sounds more present. It sounds like it's actually being played a little bit more. Oh man, 27 minutes left. I feel like it needs more. And there's plenty of time to make more. Like, I still have a quarter of the production time left. But, that's better. Yeah, so another thing I want to do is just have some kind of transition out of that. Because right now it just kind of abruptly ends. I wonder if I can make these shorter and not make them sound like crap. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna make these pop a little bit more. You know, listening to them by themselves, you can tell like kind of crummy they sound. That helps. what I might try to do here to give it some kind of flair is just do like a roll off. It's a little cheesy, but you get the idea. I'm never one to shy away from being cheesy. No. I need a new instrument. Let's use something that can sound good without me dicking around with it for a million years. I'm just going to use Massive, which... There we go. Yeah, cheesy does work well for Space Rocky. You're not wrong. Yeah, I pulled a Massive preset, you know, sue me. Not a fan of how it sounds, though, so I might pull another one. I don't know if that's going to fit, but I like it. Oh man, that's way too fast. I might just have to add that manually. Space Rocky versus War of the World Aliens. I like it. I'm trying to like... I'm trying to figure out like this rhythm in my head, and there it is. Well, let's just go whole hog on this. Why not? We've got 20 minutes left. Okay, I am editing the right one, which is a good start. Okay, first of all, get rid of that. So, yeah, this song has evolved, excuse me, quite a bit over the last hour. This is going to probably be way too loud. I don't know what I was doing there. Oh boy. This kind of goes all over the place, doesn't it? So the lead still obviously needs a little bit of work, but thank you. I'm just kind of throwing stuff at the wall right now, seeing what sticks around and what might just not work. But I like this. It's weird and quirky and kind of dumb and yeah. Ooh, excuse me. So I'm just kind of plotting out. This is usually what I do at like 45 minutes, but I'm plotting out the oh boy. So what? This is Space Rocky versus the aliens. Space Rocky. So it has a very quick arc as far as energy management is concerned here, but so that's one little mistake I made. Let's fix that one. There we go. I really like having leads that are just super echoey and huge. I do that a lot, which may or may not be a good thing. I don't really know. So I have this really cool lead and it just dies. So what I'm thinking about doing is rather than just killing it, really feeling it. I'm totally cool with that. If I'd love to hear it when this is done, just because I like hearing new music. But nah, you do whatever you want. Sometimes I write music or I do sound effect works while I have a show on, and it helps me not focus too much, which sounds bad. Okay, well, we have some semblance of a song. What is this, the piano? Yeah, we don't need that. Get out of here. There's a piano in here somewhere too, I think. So I don't think we're going to be using the slot machine. Um, and we're not going to use the bass. I think this is the piano. I mean, we could do the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's use it at least once. There we go. We used a piano in this song. Loud. So this kind of drowns out the brass, which I'm not a huge fan of either. So let's bring it up in this second section here. That's a little too much. And let's add, whoops, sorry about that. Let's add another, need like a ride cymbal or something just to give it the high end a little bit more. Need the high end to get a little bit more movement. And it doesn't have to be loud, but it's a very noticeable difference when you do it. Oops. Okay. So I'm simplifying the drums here too because I want them to be kind of fading out. And aside from just doing that, I'm going to have them actually fade out with utility. Not all the way, but enough to cool. Well, we pretty much have a song here, for better or worse. I'm gonna give it a full listen, and then I'm gonna do my janky mastering job. I did a great job labeling all my tracks this time. Oh yeah, what do I need to call this? I haven't saved this project yet. Oh, what am I doing? 2-hour tracks, 2016, 05, 11, Rocky, or Space Rocky key versus the alien mutants. You could get like super specific and like Space Rocky versus Alien Mutants round 2. But that I kind of like that actually. That's so dorky and dumb. Unless anybody else has thoughts, I'm gonna wait for another 10-15 seconds, which is about the same time that the delay is for Twitch. Oh, excuse me. So if you don't submit your answer by 7 minutes exactly, I'm gonna go with Space Rocky versus the Alien Mutants round 2. 4, 3. Dorky is good. Confirmed. Cool. Plus, it's a super long title, which is dumb. I'm glad you like it. So this still comes in kind of hot. It's actually pretty cool. For how cheesy and dumb it is, it's actually pretty cool. With 5 minutes left, I don't know how much I can do with this, but I kind of want to... I think that works better. Just laying the brass over it themselves. It's like technically, if you're conducting an orchestra, you might not have enough brass players for that, and blah 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 blah. But I'm not conducting an orchestra. I'm conducting a computer, so the computer can do a lot of things at the same time that people usually can't. So I'm wondering if I need to add like some kind of sound effect or something for like the final knockout, like would be like right here. See if there's anything in here that might oh, God. Nope. Effects. Nope. I don't know if I'll find anything. Perfect. Whoops. It might have been. I honestly don't know. Um, these are all just stuff that I've collected over time. So I'm sure some of them are like pirated from somewhere else and unknowingly unleashed on me. What I really want to do, and it would completely invalidate my ability to like post this anywhere. Well, actually, let's just do the Street Fighter sound. Because, well, we'll try it. We'll try it, and if it doesn't work, and if it doesn't work, then we'll leave it be. But the idea that it's like a knockout. Oh, and you need a punch sound too, don't you? You know, I love doing this with like 2 minutes left. Okay. I recorded over the wrong one. And I punched my hand really hard. That kind of hurt. Oh, hilarious. This is why I like writing music. Because you can do such stupid stuff. So we need to make a monster sound or an alien sound, so I'm going to pitch shift it down. And then you need to have the effects on it. The ping pong delay. And this needs to be really loud and really pitch shifted. I don't know if that's going to work. And this one might go over, but honestly, I don't care. Okay, I need like a punch sound. Let's see if there's anything in here. H library effect. Punchy snares. No. You're letting me down, guys. A little bit of sound design. 22 seconds. Well, the song's done, but I'm just dicking around now, so we can call this one a draw. How about that? Does that sound good to everybody? Because now I'm just messing around, and this is too much fun to do the sound design stuff. And I might not keep this. I wish I had like a punch sound. I guess, let me try recording one again. Maybe as like a, excuse me, as like a clap. A clap might work better because it has more beef to it. Thanks. I'm just gonna try to mess with this a little bit more, but you know, I'm surprised I don't have like a punch sound effect in here. That's a little better. Complex Pro, lower the formats in the envelope. Okay. So we'll do that full build up again. No, we don't want texture. What is the repitch? Oh yeah, I'll find it in like 20 minutes and then I'll be super mad because I've already exported and like posted it to... it really doesn't need that at all. Okay, so this is the song. I'm gonna do my janky mastering job on it. It's not janky really, it's just economy mastering job on it. So do audio effect rack, simple mastering. That's all set up. Let's go to a loud part of the song. Let's go to a loud part of the song that actually has the lead in it. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna loop. This one's surprisingly loud as it is. So watch your ears. Okay, so that was... Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing. And then this one will be done for the day. So I'll do a full playthrough. Yes, Marza Barzil, I did add some super saws in your memory. Oh my god. Well, that is something. That is Space Rocky versus Alien Mutants Round 2. I actually legit enjoyed that one. That was... Whoa, that's the wrong button. I legit enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun, if not really weird. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, so much for participating in today's stream. I had a lot of fun. It was a bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit of a struggle for this one to make it through, but in the end, it definitely came up with something unique, and I feel that could be... Yeah. Yeah, the round 2 part I like. It's just like the extra specificity for no reason, because everything else is so ridiculous already. But yeah, we made it. We made it through, and yeah, I was a little over time, but I was messing around with a weird idea anyway, so, you know. So yeah, for those on the Twitch stream, thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out and offering ideas. It means a ton to me. And if you are watching this on YouTube, again, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this and just kind of hang out and maybe make some music while you're listening. Who knows? Additionally, if you wanted to use this song in any of your projects, I do have a Patreon now, and that is patreon.com/Ben_burned. DX to the title. Oh, I might do that. That's not a bad idea. It would have to be before round 2, though, so it's versus Alien Mutants DX round 2. But my Patreon is Ben_Burns, or patreon.com/Ben_Burns. And what I do there is I basically give these songs to my patrons royalty free. And there are various tiers at which you can receive this. I'm sure you saw periodically throughout the stream up in the corner here, I do give shout outs, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Ben_Burns. You can also find me at YouTube, temporarily at least, at like /C/Ben_Burns. Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, YouTube changed my link recently because I had used a shortcut, and they changed the way that they handle shortcuts. And everything's screwed up now. So hopefully that will change and it will be less cumbersome than /C/Ben_Burns, but for the moment, that's what I'm stuck with. So it burns me a little bit because all of the videos I made in the last 4 months have the wrong link in it now. So thumbs up to YouTube for that. Beyond that, that's really all I have. So I will be back next Wednesday. But before that, I am actually going to be doing some streaming on Saturday because I hit 250 subscribers on my YouTube channel and I want to just stream a bit. It'll probably be playing games. I've been playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon. I actually picked up Rogue Legacy again because it's a fun game. I've been playing Dark Souls 2, or I played Dark Souls 2 once and then I got busy. And I might do music production in there too. It just kind of like I want to just sit down and hang out with people for a little bit, you know? So, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you again, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or the next stream, and I hope everybody has a good day. Take care. I'll talk to you later.